There are black people who want black communities, Jewish people who want Jewish communities, and there are white people who want white communities. In the past, that's how this country was. So we're trying to preserve that.
My name is Renee Walters, and I am the president of the Freedom Georgia Initiative. I have a black husband, I have a black son.
They envisioned a sanctuary for black families, a tangible manifestation of the social justice and unity they had long advocated.
So tonight we're hearing from the co-founder of Return to the Land and from a longtime Arkansas civil rights attorney about this controversial new community.
To a story in the Ozarks that's been making headlines nationwide. There's a relatively new whites-only community in northeast Arkansas.
So take a look. It's a 160-acre property near the town of Ravenden. It's a private membership association called Return to the Land, and there are families that are living there now and more homes going up.
This ambitious endeavor, known as the Freedom Georgia Initiative, has since captured national attention, sparking conversations about self-determination, collective resilience, and the complexities of building a new community.
Do you understand why some people, though, might see what you're doing as racism? Is there something that you have against people of other ethnicities? Is it because you're honoring your ancestry, or is it because you think your ancestry is better than another? America, though, it's a melting pot, right? It's kind of built on the fact that, you know, people of different religious backgrounds and races and ethnicities have come together and existed and coexisted.
Their goal was not only to build homes, but also to cultivate a village where black families and their allies could thrive. While the families openly expressed their desire to establish a pro-black community, they acknowledge the challenges of maintaining racial exclusivity. It's impossible to have anything exclusively black. The founders emphasize that freedom is not about exclusion, but about fostering a space that uplifts and centers black culture and values.
We tracked down Eric Orwell. He's the president of Return to the Land, which is now home to about 36 people.
And it's not all about, are you white or not? It's also, do you share traditional European values? And also, if you want to live here with us, do you get along with us? We are for European heritage. That's our history. That's where we come from. We want to perpetuate that. I think that's very natural. I think all life basically wants to perpetuate what it is, so we're trying to do that.
The Freedom Georgia Initiative's vision extends beyond land ownership. The founders have called on Congress to provide reparations for black Americans, arguing that financial restitution is necessary to address historical injustices and systemic inequities. While the group is optimistic about their long-term sustainability, they acknowledge the need for external support to fully realize their vision. These communities exemplify the resilience and ingenuity of black Americans in creating opportunities despite systemic barriers. To become an officially recognized city, Freedom must meet certain legal requirements and refrain from policies that could be perceived as discriminatory. A single lawsuit challenging the city's practices could derail its progress.
So if people are interested, they align with our values, they're welcome to join.
You have to get accepted to live here. There's an application process, including a questionnaire and an interview with the Board of Trustees.
We're not trying to oppress any other group. In fact, we would want to help other groups also have their own spaces if that's what they want. I think in general, societies get along better when people are more similar. The more dissimilar people are in a society, the harder it is to understand each other. And if you can't understand each other, you can't exactly predict what everyone's going to do. And if you can't predict what they're going to do, it's harder to trust them. And so multiracial, multicultural societies end up being lower trust, and people become less sociable.
Orwell and the Return to the Land official website both say the community is a private club and therefore exempt from Title II of the Civil Rights Act on public accommodations. Arkansas civil rights attorney Austin Porter Jr. says what they're doing is against the law.
It violates the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause. It violates 42 U.S.C. Section 1982 of the Civil Rights Act, because those laws say that anybody enjoy the same rights to own, sell, possess land as enjoyed by white citizens. In order for there to be a case, a lawsuit, there has to be some kind of what's called a case of controversy. Someone tried to obtain ownership, or someone tried to live in that particular area. They were denied, and at that point, then a lawsuit can be brought.
They are investigating if any laws are being broken.